A 4 billion parameter open model just beat GPT-5 at finding when something happens in a video. It is called Video-TR V2. MCG-NJU shipped the weights under Apache 2.0. That task is temporal grounding. You describe a moment. The model points at the span where it happens. You have scrubbed a timeline hunting for one shot. On Charades, Video-TR V2 scores 56.1. GPT-5 scores 40.5. On VUE-TR, it roughly doubles GPT-5. Gemini 2.5 Pro still takes 2 of the 3 TimeLens tests. The full table runs 19 columns. Video-TR V2 wins 11 and loses 8. All 6 grounding columns are wins. 6 of the 8 losses are comprehension. Ask it what happened. GPT-5 pulls away. On Video-MME, it is 83.3 against 70.1. The big wins all sit in one block. The reason sits upstream of the language model. Video costs tokens. The language model has little room, so everyone samples a few frames and shrinks them. You throw the frames away before the model ever looks. Video-TR V2 compresses inside the vision encoder instead. It groups the video into chunks of 4 frames. Those frames attend to each other across space and time. Then it pools a long time. That is 16-fold compression. It all happens inside the encoder. The language model's cost grows with the square of the sequence. The encoder's cost grows with the frame count. Move the work early, and the language model reads half the visual tokens. Swap that encoder for the plain image one it started from, and Charades grounding falls from 45 to 31. The image scores barely move. 4 frames now cost what one used to, so the model watches about 4 times as many. The authors credit exactly that. You cannot time a moment you never saw. You pay for that heavier encoder. At 256 input frames, Video-TR V2 is slower than Qwen3 VL. The crossover lands at 512 frames. At 2048 frames, Video-TR V2 finishes in 20 seconds. Qwen3 VL takes 44. The weights are on Hugging Face under Apache 2.0 ungated. All 3 training sets shipped too, also Apache 2.0. The training code has not. It is still an unchecked box on their own to-do list. The data was the expensive part. That part is already there. Ask a video model when, not just what. There is now a 4 billion parameter open answer. Every number here comes from the author's own run. Nobody outside the lab has rerun it. And people are pulling the training data more than 20 times as often as the model.